Redemption, DA. Redemption fans, that's what last Saturday night's show was called, and it's exactly what last Saturday night's show was all about, DA.
Absolutely. You know, fans, Johnny Z promised us some changes, and there certainly were some changes 6 days ago. We have a whole list of things to talk about, and you know, we're not going to show you what happened. You should have been here. You should have been here to see it live. We're going to show you tonight a couple of Impact classics, and you know, right now, making his way to the ring, I don't have to tell you much about this man. Member of Impact Inc., former heavyweight champion, accompanied by your little brother, co-owner, and commissioner, Jeff Wolfenbarger. It's Mr. Saturday Night, Michael Berry.
Well, I can promise you this, DA. Michael Berry and Jeff Wolfenbarger, my little brother, they were a lot happier when this match took place a couple of weeks ago than they are tonight. You know, fans, Saturday night, I promise you Impact Inc. wishes Michael Berry had been in the house because maybe he could have helped change things. Probably not, DA, but if you were there, fans, you know what we're talking about. Big changes, big things happen, as in a new IZW heavyweight champion of the world, DA.
Well, dare I say, in the words of our former champion, big things were popping.
Oh, yes they were. We're not going to go into great detail about that. I will tell you that tomorrow night here at the Impact Arena Live, I have an announcement to make to Double D and all these fans, and I truly hope you're there. The doors open at 6. The show will start at 7, fans. We always promise you an exciting show. Tomorrow night will be nothing less than exciting. Never know what's going to happen, but I can promise you I have a huge announcement to make, and I'll open the show with that, DA. We'll go more into that tomorrow night.
You'd say that we're kind of friends, right? We get along more now than we did before, correct?
Oh, we're getting there. We're acquaintances.
You want to maybe give me a little scoop here? Friend to friend, commentator to commentator?
Oh, DA. Got to talk him into the seats, Daddy.
Okay, well, fair enough, man. You want to be here tomorrow night to hear this announcement from Johnny Z.
Oh, I promise you, you're going to want to be here. You know, some announcements you want to make, some you don't. You got to be here to find out what kind of announcement this is. You know, this match from a couple weeks ago we're about to show you, fans, it was a great match. You should have been here as well to see it. As a matter of fact, Bernie D right here coming out, DA, he was involved in a big match of Redemption, fans.
For those surprise matchup.
Oh yes, for those of you that have watched over the past few weeks, you know that Bernie D's had some issues. You know that we didn't exactly know the status of Bernie D for a week or so. But if you had been at Redemption, you would know that all those questions were answered. And you'd also know, DA, that we have new IZW Tag Team Champions by the name of Bernie D. And ladies and gentlemen, that other gentleman in the ring, Coach Toole, well, he had a surprise for everyone at Redemption as well.
Absolutely. The Hall of Famer, Coach Gary Toole, came down to the ring. Bernie D came down. They had their match with future Hall of Famers, and now they're new tag team champions. That was amazing.
Oh, yes. You know, I enjoyed granting that match to Bernie D and Gary Toole immensely, and I never doubted the outcome. You know, Bad Brad Michaels, he's let his head get so huge. He had been undefeated. I guess he's still undefeated in singles competition, but he's definitely not a champion anymore.
Well, we saw the past few weeks the insults and the banter he's hurled at Coach Toole, and you know, really 6 days ago that came back to haunt him.
Oh, it did, DA. You know, look at this. The arrogance, the ego of Michael Berry. Just thinks he's better than everybody in this arena right now.
Well, you saw on the floor Michael Berry kind of mocking Bernie D, limping around that leg. We know Bernie D had an injured leg, and you'll see in this matchup it's going to come into play.
Would you expect anything less?
Oh, absolutely
Michael
not.
Berry is a complete sleazebag, DA. As I stated before, you never saw Michael Berry and I together very often at any point.
And you see Bernie D hobbled right now, but it's not
leg
slowing him down.
Look at this chump. Bernie D gets a little bit of action on him. Oh, I don't want a timeout. Hey, fella, there's no timeouts.
I don't think there's any timeouts in wrestling. Referee Mark Wilson making his count.
Fans, come back with us and you'll see exactly how this match went, and we'll give you some more info on Redemption.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today. Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. From the outside to the inside, at Impact Ink, you'll find artistic expression at the core of everything they do. The finest artists in Texoma can imagine and create custom ink for you, or we can realize in ink anything you imagine. And Impact Ink's body modifier can do it all. From corsets to dermals to exotic piercings. And every Friday afternoon, it's $50 Friday. Come see what that's all about. Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton, 699-7530.
Shady Sam's Pawn Shop presents IZW's Danny Hodge Invitational, where 8 tag teams will face off in a tournament to determine the winner of not only the first annual Danny Hodge Cup, but a $1,000 cash prize. Witness history, Saturday, September 17th, for the very first time, IZW's Danny Hodge Invitational.
It's the hottest ticket in town, and you still haven't been to IZW. What's your problem? Every Saturday night, hard-hitting, high-flying family fun. Impact Zone Wrestling, the best show in Oklahoma. Period. Stop hearing about it and do it. Doors open at 6, bell time is 7 p.m. Keep up with Impact Television every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live on Channel 7 KSWO TV and IZWrestling.com. Impact Zone Wrestling. Feel the impact. Every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. What are you waiting for? Last week, some IZW superstars found redemption. And some found championship gold, like Double D, your new IZW heavyweight champion. Bernie D and Gary Toole became the new IZW tag team champions. And Aerial Assault is coming at them hard as the #1 contenders to the tag team championship. Tomorrow night, you'll hear a special announcement from Johnny Z, and you'll witness the repercussions of redemption. Impact Zone Wrestling, every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. IZW has the greatest fans anywhere. Now you can be more than just a fan. Now you can be a part of IZW by joining the Impact Street Team. With access to IZW events and other great benefits. The Impact Street Team. Call 580-512-6081 or email IZWStreetTeam@IZWrestling.com.
And I mean, can you believe, DA, what went down between Angel Williams and Wage? I told you when we got to Redemption, Wage had no idea what he was unleashing.
I saw firsthand after that match. I tried to ask Wage a question. Maybe I phrased it the wrong way looking back, but that hurt. Oh. The fans that were here, they saw that. Oh, yeah. That hurt.
I'm sorry, DA. Sometimes you just have to know when to approach a guy and when not to. But that's why you've made a name for yourself here at this company. You've been willing to go and get the interviews that you have to get. Ask the questions that guys don't want to be asked, and you dealt with some pretty tough situations like Saturday night, and I know that hurt, but we'll move on, and here you are on Impact Television right here, Friday night, KSWO, every Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, right after Jimmy Kimmel Live. Ooh, wow, look at that shot. Bernie laid that one in there, and fans, as you can see, Bernie D, there's not a quitting bone in his body.
Absolutely not.
He's got an injury right now. I think they said there was possibly a slight tear in his calf, and
he's basically fighting on one leg tonight, and it's just
not tonight. This was a couple
Impact
weeks
Classic,
ago,
of course. And but he's holding his own. You got to say,
he more than held his own. He had everybody convinced that he was on his way out. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a beautiful piece of work that he and Gary Toole put in. I really wish that if you weren't at Redemption, I really wish you were there. And don't forget, it will be available on DVD very soon. As a matter of fact, March Mayhem, Coronation, Evolution. We have quite a few shows that will be becoming available on DVD, I believe, for this holiday season.
Absolutely. You're going to want to buy the IZW box set. It's going to be a great Christmas gift. Right now you see Bernie D.
Yeah, I believe it isn't the plan right now. I believe. Oh, wow. Ooh. But that, I'm telling you, never a quit.
Absolutely
never
not.
A quitter.
Michael Berry very nonchalant.
Kicked out of that pin. Isn't DA? What is it? A 5-box set? Is that what it's going to be?
It could a 5-box set.
March Mayhem, IZW Coronation, IZW Evolution. IZW Redemption, and is the Danny Hodge Invitational going to be included in that box set, or is there going to be a 40? I don't know, fans.
I don't
we'll
know
have to
yet.
check that out.
Of course, the Danny Hodge Invitational, you'll get a chance to watch that live GFL.TV, our first ever internet pay-per-view.
Yeah. I can't believe look at this, man. He's so arrogant.
Well, that's I don't have to tell you. What? That's Impact Inc.
Well, that's the reason he's not the Impact Division champion anymore either, DA. His arrogance, his pompousness.
Absolutely.
You know what? He always seems to fall short. Mr. Impact my ass. Anyways, you know, fans here at IZW, I can't believe I hadn't brought that up. The live... look at Jeff. The live iPay-per-view, our first ever live worldwide internet streaming pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, at GoFightLive.tv, GFL.tv. Look, go there now, buy it, put it on pre-order. It's only $14.99. It'll be the best $14.99 you've ever spent, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. The best 3 hours of your life.
Michael Berry getting the victory here with some assistance from your little brother, and you know, I'm sure in the second half of the show we'll talk more about our first ever internet pay-per-view. Give the fans a little more details about that here tonight on this special episode.
I can't stand this guy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about redemption quite a bit here at the beginning of the show. Right now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a look, DA, at a video, give you just a little insight into what went down 6 days ago, ladies and gentlemen. DA, who's that handsome guy right there in the ring?
I believe that's,
who is that?
That's my partner here tonight, Johnny Z.
Fans, again, welcome here to Impact Television one more time. We're glad you could join us. I'm sure that guy right there, Jordan Jacobs, is glad you could join us as well. You know what? He likes the TV cameras, DA.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't have anything against that. That's the reason. Look at that. He just gravitates to them. And he gravitates to these fans. The kids, the adults alike, they all love them. It's all right to be fans, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's the reason why we're all here. We're all fans.
Heck, I'm a fan.
I
wouldn't have a wrestling company if I wasn't a fan,
I'm
DA.
proud to say I'm a fan. That's why I'm here.
Look at this. Yeah, you want to talk? I was just having fun. Me and Jordan, we go back a little bit.
Well, a lot of our fans can remember. A little bit of playful banter.
Yeah. I was just trying to get him to lighten up a little bit.
He's a very intense individual.
Uptight.
Kevin Morgan, I know you're back there. This ends tonight, Kevin. Kevin, I don't know who you think you are, but you've been attacking me for weeks, and it's stopping right now. Kevin, I'm a fighter. I've been a fighter since day one in IZW, and that's going to continue. I don't care who it is that steps in my way. I don't care how big he is, because I'm going to come at him hard. Kevin, I'm coming for you. I'm not wasting any time. You will not bully me, and I will not bow down to you or anyone. Kevin, get your ass out here right now. I'm not playing. Let's do this right now. Come on, Kevin. Come on.